Hey everybody, Key here again, delivering you yet another lab update. So on the dev side of things, the focus this week has really been on Hardfork number 19. We don't have a name for this Hardfork just yet, but hopefully we'll be coming up with that soon on the marketing side of things, and we'll get that out. But yeah, so that Hardfork is going to be coming up pretty soon. A lot of the work is starting to wrap up on it now. That's going to include a bunch of stuff, but most importantly things like service node reward batching and some other improvements that will help out session as well. And so on the session side of things, we've been getting ready for that hard fork to go out, make sure that session is up to scratch and ready to go and ready to update alongside that hard fork. We've also been getting ready for ID blinding, which is a feature that we're hoping to be rolling out in a little while, which will reintroduce the ability to send direct messages to people from open groups, but in a more privacy-preserving way that will also help prevent some spam. So we think that's going to be really effective, so we've been doing a lot of work on ID blinding as well as just some database fixes on the session side of things as well, just for performance improvements and reliability improvements as well. And on the Lokinet side of things, things have been all about fixing an issue that the Lokinet devs came across where sometimes routers would become unreachable. So that's mostly what the Lokinet devs have been up to this week. And now we'll pass it over to Josh. Hey everybody, it's Josh here for the marketing portion of the lab update. So this week on the marketing side of things, the real Josh went to a design and marketing conference here in Melbourne, where he met up with some of the most talented and leading marketers and designers from all around Australia to talk about all the latest things going on in the business. So he met some really cool people there, got some really cool ideas and learned some really cool things that he is bringing back into the team over the next few weeks, as well as meeting some talented designers that we think are going to help us polish off the Oxen marketing plan that Cam and Josh have been working on for some time now. Aside from that, we've been pushing out a bunch of content around Elon Musk and his acquisition of Twitter. Everybody's been talking about it. I've written an article about it. Wes wrote an article about it. We made a video about it. There's going to be some more content coming out about that as well. So we've been really pushing hard on this because a lot of people care a lot about it, and it has some pretty huge repercussions for the tech industry overall. So it's a really interesting and popular topic right now, so we've really been trying to capitalize on that as much as possible. We've also still the ongoing saga of getting the new video set up. So we've still been working on that. There's a little, if you look at the text version of the lab update, or maybe it'll pop up here, you can see there's a little behind the scenes photo of us setting up the new set. And there's probably a little bit more work to be done on that, but it's really starting to come along now, which is great. We've also entered into the second phase of our new ad strategy. So we've been doing some A/B testing on that side of things with how we want to advertise and the advertising strategies we're going to use. So we're now reviewing some of that data and moving on, exploring some new directions and making sure that we're sticking with what's the most effective. So that's about it from the marketing side of things this week. We've really been kicking things back into gear after everyone in the marketing team got absolutely wiped out by what we think was this super flu that's been floating around. So everyone's recovered now, everyone's back on their feet, and we are absolutely running we're running well. We're running well again. So I tell you what, this week Key and Josh unfortunately weren't able to be with you here in the lab update, so I had to fill in their very big shoes. But next week, hopefully, you'll be able to see them back in front of the camera. Actually, I think Josh won't be here next week. I'll be here, but the week after that, you'll see Josh. So everybody, make sure you keep tuning in for the lab updates, and we'll see you soon.